I'm Claire Robinson. I'm Director of Sustainable Business Consulting at Transform UK.
And I'm Ben Tung. I'm the Greener Digital Lead in NHS England.
So you asked what are some of the most interesting things we're looking forward to about today. I guess for me, it's actually not the specific talks. It's about the people that I meet afterwards and in and around the talks, and different UK connections that I'm making with the industry.
Yeah, it's fantastic to be at the event. It's the preeminent digital sustainability event now in the country at the moment. So it's great for networking, find out best practice, and the chance to bring this agenda of digital climate resilience as well along today is a big privilege because no one's really talking about it yet.
Yeah, because I didn't make it last year. I was absolutely gutted, but basically it's about 3 times the size, would you say? Because we were in one of the smaller rooms. So it's amazing just to see that agenda growing within businesses. Yeah, getting more important.
Yeah, exponential growth.
That's what we want in digital. I'm really looking forward to our talk as well. So it's probably the first time that we've shared it publicly, right?
In a physical setting, for sure.
Yeah, we've done it a couple of times with the GDSA and also the infrastructure forum as well. But yeah, it's the first time that we've kind of shared it on a big screen. So we're going to share the model, which is looking at all the different climate impacts on the NHS's digital services, and just how you can kind of structure or plan good interventions to actually protect against the effects of climate change. So yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff, isn't it?
It really is, yeah. And it's great to find out what some of the insights that the sustainable tech community can bring to the work and how it kind of maps into some of the stuff that's already happening.
So part of the reason why we're doing this presentation is to actually ask for contributors to phase 2 of the programme.
Basically, we want you. We want more data, we want more interesting people to interview who might have an interesting angle.
Created a proof of concept, but what we really want to do is enhance that with more data sets, more interesting people to interview to get more data points into the model itself. So yeah, I think this is the perfect place to come to do that.
And this is all working up to having some kind of really useful insight out of the model. So the digital climate resilience, while it might seem simple on the surface, is really a really wicked problem. So Phase 1 has really looked at indicative findings and kind of high-level insights, whereas where we want to get to is giving people decision-making advice for their specific organisations.
So, Gaël, we are in day 2 of Green I.O. How's it going so far?
Someone wrote on LinkedIn yesterday that it was a positive growth, and it is indeed. Like 2 years ago, it was like 10 people, literally 10 people. Then last year, it was something like 100 people, and obviously today we're way above 200. So, and you can feel the momentum. So that's really good. And I think the quality of the talks has increased, which I didn't think it was possible. So yeah, very happy so far.
That must be amazing to actually watch an industry grow.
Yeah. The entire ecosystem is really getting traction, and you can see like there's amazing companies trying to provide solutions that should exist but that don't exist yet. Let's be honest, a lot of people joining a Green I.O. event, they feel a bit lonely because they're usually the green IT steward or champion within a big organization, and they're always like, the green IT folk. And being in a large room, embracing the size of the ecosystem, that's really a big booster and energizers. This is why I really value this in-person event. Plus you've got people who has been working like literally 5 years together online, and eventually they're, you're real, you're not an AI generated sort of thing.
Oh, that's the same for me. It's the first time I met my co-presenter because of this conference.
How crazy it is. So I love it. We need it in person. We don't need to meet all the time in person, but at least once a year, that in the UK, people would know, okay, then once a year, if I'm in green IT or sustainable design or whatever, I've got this event where I've got a great chance to meet all my friends or my, partners in crime, plus get good insights, etc. This is really what we're trying to build here.
Yeah. And I've been so impressed by the people who you've managed to connect as well. Like a lot of the stories that are on stage are actually people who you've introduced in the past.
I should launch a dating app or something like that. But that's really the spirit of it. I mean, I'm just an enabler, like a logistical enabler. Of course, I'm a big fan of everything related to green IT, and I'm also a green IT practitioner, but that was not really the idea. The idea was just, hey, let's connect people and let's the magic happen, and the magic is happening, at least in London, that's for sure.
No, I can definitely feel it, And what would be your advice for taking the magic home and exploring and expanding some of the ideas that we're going to see today?
Well, this is a bit what I said in my opening remarks, and it's not because I'm based in London, but a bit more British and a bit less French, and by that I mean be very pragmatic. It's a huge walk ahead of us. And it can be daunting to say, oh my God, we're going to have to think about energy. But actually, energy is nothing. Then it goes to be carbon. But oh no, carbon, it's not only carbon during the use. Oh no, it's embedded carbon. Oh, wow, actually, it's water. Oh no, oh, actually, it's not even energy. It's the resources and the fact that we might.
Super dizzying.
And then suddenly it's like, oh, but eventually it's like the system with a big S. You see, and I'm not challenging the fact that we should have academics, experts, thought leaders thinking about how to change the system. But if you've got a family to take care of, bills to pay, you don't want to quit your job for whatever reason, what can you do? And I think the two practical advices are really like, start from where you are. Stop about I should be perfect, I should do this and this and that. No, start from where you are, not from where you should be.
Get started,
And get started. And then there is no perfect plan. And momentum is really more important than perfection here. But this is a journey, and we should be ambitious about the final destination, but be pragmatic in how we start the first steps.
Yeah, that's incredible advice. I just want to say a massive thank you for hosting this.
Thank you for bringing this amazing talk. I mean, I really love the way you shift a bit the perspective and like how can be climate resilient. But that might be my last advice. We're facing some headwinds. A lot of people outside the Western world are doing amazing things, pushing sustainability laws, acting. But for sure, in our Western world, we're facing headwinds. But there are other ways to push for sustainability and rather like do the right thing, and save cost, like green ops, FinOps is an obvious one. I guess your approach, that the one you will present it with your NHS counterpart, is also an amazing one, because resiliency and being like climate risk aware is something that will get a lot of traction in organization. And I think
and
the
you can
Spain
cost
example,
it, right?
and it's
you can put an
cost-effective
actual
as well.
financial cost on it. Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining, and thank you, Ben, for joining as well.
Cool.